You'll start with the middle part. Even if you part your hair to the right or the left, we're doing in the middle. We're gonna make a triangle parting. This is where your bangs are gonna be, so you'll need to determine how wide or thick you want this. See how it makes a triangle? If you're unsure how big you wanna make this triangle, where your ear starts, take your comb and do one of these. Right here is where my triangle should start, or the little tip. So you can see here to here. Just match the other side. The rest of your hair, you're gonna wanna clip this back so you don't accidentally cut into this. I'm gonna cut mine wet, but you can also cut these dry. If you're cutting yours wet also, just remember anytime you cut hair wet, it shrinks up when it's dry. Same with curly hair. If you pull down curly hair, cut it, it's going to whoop on you when it's dry. So be mindful of that and cut it just a little bit longer. For the triangle, we're gonna cut the top off or section the top off with a horizontal line straight across. You'll need to find a reference point on your face where you want the shortest part to be. I'm gonna keep mine fairly long and use the tip of my nose as the reference point. So the shortest part of my bang will be here and it will go whoop to the side. You're actually going to cut these the opposite way you want them to hang. When I part my hair to the side, I part it over to the left. So I want them to look like this. Comb all this to the opposite side, take your crab claws or pinchers, come in, drag it down to your reference point. The hair is hugging your face, which means you're not cutting out here. It's easier to see, but it changes the haircut. So again, we're opposite the way we want them to hang. Fingers are parallel to the floor, cutting position, parallel to the floor, cutting at my reference point, straight across. Here we go. And I missed a piece. There we go. When you release this, it should be long going to short at a diagonal. So when we brush them the way we want them to go, it's a side swept bang. Now for the tip of your triangle, you're going to do the same thing. You can either bunch all this together and look for your guide and cut against it, what you just cut, not above it, not below it, but right at it. If you have super thick hair, I would actually pin what you just cut away. I don't have thick hair, but I'm just gonna show you. Combing over, opposite of the way we want them to hang, hugging our face, using the same reference point, so this part we just cut, they're gonna be even. Finger position horizontal, cutting horizontal. Make sure it's hugging your face. And again, when we release it and we drag it to the side we want it to live at, it's short to long. If you have a blunt line, you can take this in sections, hold it a little diagonal, and you can point cut this. Up, 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 just using the tip of the shear. That's gonna help soften the line. I typically leave mine pretty blunt because my hair is thinner. It makes it look thicker, blunt lines. If you want them shorter, then you can do the same thing over. I would suggest starting pretty long and then going shorter versus just hacking at it at the eyebrow. Take your time, do it in a couple steps.